And the debate surrounding Prime Minister Holness's legal challenge to the Integrity Commission Act and the Corruption Prevention Act continues to stir controversy across the nation. With significant implications for anti-corruption efforts, some are questioning the motive behind the Prime Minister's actions. Well, Ramon Gordon also checked the legal pulse, exploring insights on the potential impact of those developments on Jamaica's fight against corruption. Ramon?
At least one legal expert is raising the alarm over legal action filed by Prime Minister Andrew Holness, which seeks to dismantle key provisions of Jamaica's anti-corruption framework. Attorney Clyde Williams describes the move as troubling and cautioned of the possible implications for cases of illicit enrichment currently under investigation.
They will all fall away, and all public servants would now know that they are at large to steal and plunder public resources. It's as simple as that.
The Prime Minister has requested the Supreme Court strike down sections of the Integrity Commission Act and the Corruption Prevention Act, both laws passed under his administration. Holness is challenging Section 14(5) of the Corruption Prevention Act, which creates the offence of illicit enrichment, claiming they violate his right to due process and presumption of innocence. Attorney Williams provided his perspective by way of analogy.
So the whole idea is that when you send your declaration of income and assets, and we recognize, for instance, that over the last, say, 2 months, you've earned $20 million, but we see a declaration of $300 million. So it raises a question as to disproportionality between what you earn and your assets.
The Prime Minister argues that this provision imposes a reverse onus, meaning he would have to prove his innocence, which he claims is unconstitutional and breaches his right to due process.
Why we have the reverse burden is because it's difficult, given their positions of power, authority, influence. It's difficult to find out if they are really involved in illegal activities.
Speaking with the CVM News, Williams pointed out that the Prime Minister's sudden challenge of these laws raises concerns about the government's commitment to transparency, especially since these statutes were originally enacted under Holness's leadership.
We need to keep our eyes open. Remember, this law is passed in 2017. Now it's 7 years now. This is the very first time that the Prime Minister has been investigated under this law to this point. And in the very first time that this is happening, the Prime Minister's take on it is that strike the law down. It seems to me that if it hadn't targeted him and he hadn't been investigated by the powers under the Act, we wouldn't be hearing that the law must be struck down.
The opposition was blocked from moving a motion of no confidence against the Prime Minister in the lower house on Tuesday. The government supermajority accused it of grandstanding. The Integrity Commission has yet to issue a statement following word of the suit. Ramon Gordon for CVM News.